Hello, welcome to my channel today. This is a King's Tutor. The first time you're joining us, thank you for clicking to this. Ensure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Now, we started on our series on branch account. We have seen various videos on that. If you have not seen that, I'll drop some here and I'll drop my description. And also, we saw the previous question on branch adjustment account. We saw a question on that. If you have not seen that, I'll also drop it here and show you watch that. Okay, so this we want to see another question that is somehow different but still on cost plus percentage. Okay, now this question said Aranciola Nigeria Limited has its head office in Lagos and operates a branch in Kano. All purchases are made by the head office and goods are invoiced to the branch at selling price being cost plus 50%. Okay, now they said on 1st January 2006, stock of goods at the branch at selling price amounted to 80,400 and debtors amounted to 33,040. Okay, now they said during the year ended 31st December 2006, the following transactions took place at the branch: card sales 504,000, credit sales 360,000, cash received from debtors 343,120, cash discount allowed 9,040, debt written off as bad 2,980, goods received by the branch at selling price 900,000, and goods returned to the head office at selling price 11,400. Now they said on 31st December 2006, stock of goods at the branch at selling price amounted to 105,000. So you are required to prepare A, the branch stock account; B, the goods sent to branch account; C, the branch debtors account; D, the branch expenses account. Okay, now they did not state the branch adjustment account, so you should note that this is a different question entirely, but it is also in cost plus percentage. So we are going to prepare this. Now, remember the first thing I always tell you to look at. Now, look at the percentage I was given. They say all goods are sent at selling price, which is cost plus 50%. So it is okay. Let's write the name of the owners. It is Aranciola Limited. So they say they send goods at cost plus 50%. Okay, 50%. Which is what the markup. Remember, we said this method is also known as what the markup method. Now it means if it is 50%, that is 50 over 100, and our markup is profit over cost price. And most of the item transactions given there in selling price. So in order to what to relate the percentage I was given to what was given in the question, what is selling price, we have to convert this markup to what to margin. So this 50 over 100 is same thing as 1 over 2. So converting from markup to margin, you add the numerator to the denominator. We did that in the previous question. So 1 over 2 plus 1 equals 1 over 3. So it is from this now we can now use to solve the question that was asked. Okay, because they said all those things were given in what selling price. So they said on 1st January 2006, stock of goods at the branch at selling price amounted to this. Now you must not lose focus on the required question, the required account they're asking you to prepare if it's for an exam question. Okay, so the first one said branch stock account. So we have the branch stock account. Okay, now remember the branch stock account, we put there the invoice price. That's what we record there. Okay, while the second one is the goods sent to branch. Now the goods sent to branch, we record there the cost. Okay, while the third one that we asked is the branch debtors account. Branch debtors account. While the fourth one is the the branch expenses account. Okay, so can use it for our workings. Now, the first one said that on 1st January 2006, stock of goods at the branch at selling price amounted to 80,400. Okay, that's the balance brought forward. Oh, so we'll have our balance brought forward at 80,400. Okay, and even we're asked to prepare the branch adjustment. So we'll take the profit of this, calculate the profit of this that was given in selling price and post to the word branch adjustment. But it was not required to be prepared there. Okay, so we'll just focus on what we're required to do. So the next one, it said and debtors amounted to 33,400. Also, debtors, remember I told you debtors is also can also be given their opening balance at the beginning. So debtors amounted to 33,040. Okay. So the next one, that's a branch stock account. So the next one, they said during the year 31st December, the following transaction took place: cash sales. Now, cash sales, the double entries, you debit the cash book and you credit the branch stock account. So we have cash sales, which amounts to 504,000 naira. Okay, that's all. The next one, credit sales. The double entry for credit sales is you credit the brand stock account and you debit the what? The brand debtor since it's on credit. Okay, so we have credit sales. The credit sales 360,000 and the brand debtor will come here also credit sales 360,000. Now, remember this also have its double entry. It's supposed to go to cash book, but we are not required to prepare the cash book. Okay, so that is why we didn't do that. Now, the next one, cash received from debtors 343,120. Cash received from debtor. Now, when we receive cash from debtors, what do? We'll credit the debtors account and we debit cash book. So we'll credit debtors account here as cash received. How much is it? 343 120. Okay, so the corresponding entry will have to go to the cash book. The next one, cash discount allowed 9,040. The cash discount allowed. So you credit the debtors account and you debit the discount allowed account. So right here, the discount allowed. Okay, discount allowed is 9,040. Okay, so or since we're not preparing the discount allowed account, we can also debit the branch expenses account, because if we close it to the discount allowed account, we can post it to the branch expenses. So the discount allowed account can come here. Discount allowed. How much is it? 9,040. Okay. So the next one, debt written off as bad. That is bad debt. Corresponding entry, we credit the bad debt, the debtors account. Bad debt, how much is it? 2,980. So at even we're actually pay the bad debt account, we'll debit the bad debt, but it is expenses, so we can debit it here as bad debt 2,980. Okay. The next one, goods received by branch at the selling price. Goods received by the branch at the selling price. So what do we do? Now, they say goods received by the branch. It means the head office sent goods. Remember, we're going to get the cost, and this is at the selling price. So they received it. So I have goods sent to branch as per receive. Okay. How much is it? It is stated there as 900,000. 900,000. So we are going to get the cost as the branch stock based on goods sent. Okay. If we get the profit first, now let's get the profit first. Remember this. So our margin, remember our margin is profit over selling price. So what is the margin that will converted? 1/3 equals the profit unknown over the selling price of the goods sent is 900,000. So let's get the profit first. So this should be 3p over 900,000. So to get our P, which is a profit, we have to divide 900,000 divided by 3 will give us the profit is 300,000. So now how do we get the cost? Remember the cost we were looking for. The cost will now be, cost is selling price minus profit. So what is our selling price? 900,000 minus what is the profit? 300,000. So our cost is 600,000. So the branch stock 600,000. Okay. So the next one, it says goods returned to the head office at selling price 11,400. Now goods returned now. So we're going to, that's the reverse entry. So the branch stock account now, right? The goods sent to branch as per returns 11,400. So let's get the cost of this now because it is coming back to the goods sent to branch. So we have branch stock as per returns. Now how do we get it? The same way we got this. So we're going to still do this cost P over 11,400. Let's get the profit first. So it will be 3P equals 11,400. That is 11,400 divided by 3, which is our profit is 38. So how do we get the cost? It is now the cost is selling price minus profit. So what's our selling price? 11,400 minus what's the profit? 38. So 11,400 minus 38 will give us 7,600. So we have 7,600. Okay, so that is all. So okay, they said on 31st December 2006, stock of goods at the branch at selling prices 105,000. So that's the stock, closing stock. So we have closing stock as 105,000. Okay, so that is that on that. So let's now close this account. So if we add up here, we have 80,400 plus 900,000 is equal to 980,400. So if we add up this, we'll have 504,000 plus 360,000 plus 11,400 plus 11,400 plus 105,000. So it will give us 980,400. Okay. So the goods sent to branch, let's get, now we'll close this account to the trading account. So if we close to the trading account, so it is 600,000 minus 76. 600,000 minus 76 will give us 592,400. So that what we'll add it is 600,000. Okay. So the next one, the branch debtors account. So the branch debtors account. So if we add the debit side, 33,040 plus 360,000 to give us 393,040. So we deduct this from this. Let's add this at the credit side: 343,120 plus 9040 plus 2980. That's 355,140 minus 393,040. So we'll have a balance carried down as 37,900. So that when we add everything, it is 393,040. Okay, so let's close the expense account. Now the expense account will write it to the profit or loss account. Okay, so that the profit or loss account, the corresponding entry becomes what? Debit in the profit or loss account. So if we add up here, 9040 plus 2,980, it is 12,020. So the profit or loss account, 12,020. So if we add this, 12,020. Okay, so that's how to prepare the cost plus percentage. Okay, in another dimension. Now we are going to still see a different question entirely. I want to see various questions on that. Okay, so if you're joining us for the first time, thank you. Ensure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Okay, for more of this. Okay, thank you very much. Now I want to recommend a video for you so that it can enhance your knowledge. Now you see this video here, watch it. It's very important. Watch it now.